Sean is a DTM, ladies and gentlemen, and she gave me the permission to rip her apart, which I'm going to do right now. Ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the speech presented by two speakers. It's a very interesting speech, very unusual, and that's the most important thing about it, because this is not the speech that you would get a lot of practice with, which I might have given you credit for, but I won't. So let's go through the objectives that the manual asked for Soo-Kyung to perform. First of all, we were talking about her pose and the body movement. And you saw here a rock star, relaxed in her coat and sunglasses, sitting, talking casually. That was all good. I think this type of speech would need some preparation in terms of how you're dressed, how you look, how you sit. It's not standing, you're sitting here. The other thing is that the manual also asked for some enthusiasm. Maybe this rock star looked like a little bit drugged or something, and she was not enthusiastic at all about answering the questions. More laid back than might think you should be. It's something new that you're delivering to the audience, right? Some breaking news. Oh my God, someone got a heart attack on the other side of the screen. And you were just sitting here and, kind of like throwing it at the audience, which is quite okay. You had this kind of an image, but I wanted to have more enthusiasm. She was asked 3 questions by the host of the show, and she answered all of them well, and even if there were detailed questions thrown, she answered them all well. The thing that I lacked a little bit is the statistics. You are breaking those news, and everyone in the audience or the ones who were watching the show would ask themselves, why should I believe her? You were just giving the generic sentences and phrases like big audience, big market, huge market, global understanding. Yeah, it's more generic. I wanted to hear the statistics. You are from WikiLeaks, right? It's just the first person who gets to know this information, and when you're delivering it, just to make sure that the audience believes you, you need some kind of a statistics. The only thing that I really believe you that you know about is KH Toastmasters and Toastmasters in general when you were talking. So maybe just prepare for the talk show and prepare for kind of the questions that you might have answered. You would have gathered some statistics from the internet, or even if you don't have it, you can come up with them, which the audience will never know because they are not aware of those things. The only specific date that you gave us was tonight. The only specific organization that you talked about was Toastmasters. Samsung and headquarter, well, it's just also kind of things that everyone knows about. The way you related to the audience was, well, it's good that you kind of interacted in a certain way with the audience, but maybe you could have skipped that word at all. I used it. The other thing that you did well, you just carried out all through your 3 stories, the joke about kimchi, and I think in this way it was the interactive part, and that's also what the manual recommends, using some stories or anecdotes that people can relate to, and especially for this audience, and it was a talk show in Seoul, the joke about kimchi. If it would be in some other country, I think you might have used something else, because for this particular audience, it was probably perfect. Overall, I liked your speech a lot. I think if you just added a little bit more